So Ryan Reynolds showed up to crash the San Diego Comic-Con panel, and let me tell you, it did not look great to me. Man, it looked. I hate to see a lot of people crash and burn, but it just does not look like it's good for Ryan, because like from all the photos I have seen, he did not get to take his face or his mask off and show his face until like after he left, and then he took it off. And I remember originally thinking like, oh, that's not really him. They got somebody to do his voice. But from his social media, you see that it's him, and he left. And it really was an awkward thing, because it didn't seem like a lot of the cast were in on it at all. It seemed like this was probably like a last minute thing. Like it almost comes off as like Ryan begged to be a part of this somehow. And Kevin Feige was like, fine, I guess. But it kind of just shows you what the temperature is on Ryan. I mean, to not show your face at all. And this is coming from a place where like, really, like, I don't know, guys. It just doesn't look good. And like, I'm not sad for Ryan. I think this is like very well deserved, because if he's like the way he's handled, if all of these things are true about him, right? The way he's handled productions, especially with his wife, and now the way he's bullied some stuff. I think TJ Miller has said some things, and I think the writing's on the wall as far as like because Deadpool is behind the mask, and this also shows like what Marvel's thinking ahead of time, right? Because he's always behind the mask, he doesn't really have to show his face. We only need to hear the voice, much like Rocket Raccoon, like, right? He doesn't ever really have to take off the mask. It's not needed. He could just go in and do ADR, and nobody has to worry about like his weird, creepy attitude and his want to take over a production, or somebody feeling like, oh, this guy's going to, try to take over my job. Because listen, I don't know who the new X-Men are, but if it's a bunch of young people, the last thing you want is somebody like Ryan Reynolds who's like gonna bully you, and you don't like. I think Marvel Disney does not need that type of energy among like new up and coming like actors, right? They don't want to have that. So I just look at this as a thing of like what's going to happen with Ryan Reynolds. I honestly think his role is going to, like, he's not going to not be Deadpool, but I think like he's going to be pushed into more of a voiceover type of thing. And very rarely will we see Wade Wilson. We're only going to see Deadpool. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as usual, thanks for stopping by. Stay excellent.